Hello, everybody. Tim here for a movie review on Baby Driver. This is the new movie from Edgar Wright, who has directed things like the Cornetto trilogy, which is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End, and then my personal favorite, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. And if you don't know much about Edgar Wright, he's got a very distinct style of filmmaking, and he was actually on to do Marvel's Ant-Man for many years. He helped develop that movie, and then was taken off the project because of differing reasons. His style didn't really fit what Marvel was going for anymore at that time. And for a long time I was like, damn, I really wish I would have been able to see that Ant-Man from Edgar Wright. But because he didn't do Ant-Man, he brought us Baby Driver. And guys, this movie is awesome. Now, is it the best movie of the year, like a lot of critics are saying? No, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it's one of the best movies of the year. It's very, very good, very fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's get into it a little bit. So this movie stars Ansel Elgort as Baby, and he's a driver, hence the title. He works for Kevin Spacey. He drives around criminals who are robbing banks, and he's the getaway driver. That's his job. And then he meets the love of his life, and things start to get a little shady, and he's trying to get out, and that's really the crux of the story. Is he's trying to get out of this shady work that he's doing with Kevin Spacey, and run away with his love. And like I said at the top, guys, this movie's awesome. Edgar Wright knows how to write dialogue. He knows how to shoot action, and he knows how to make a great story. And that's what this was at its core, is just a fun, good story. And some of the characters that are in this movie are just insanely fun to be with, even though they're kind of crazy. I think my personal favorite, even though his character was a total douche, was Jamie Foxx's character, Bats, and they all have code names. And but Jamie Foxx was, super good in this movie. You've also got John Hamm, John Bernthal, and then like I said, Kevin Spacey. There's just a lot of great actors, top tier talent in this movie, and the whole thing from top to bottom is just oozing with passion. And that's, I think, one of the other biggest compliments I can give the movie, is the fact that you can tell that Edgar Wright left Ant-Man, and not that, like, oh my god, I left Ant-Man and so I have to do something else equally as passionate. Like, no, not that. He left Ant-Man, and instead of being like, Marvel fired me, or I left Marvel, I'm going to make a big stink about it, he went out and he made his own movie. And you can tell with every shot and with every, line of dialogue that he just is very passionate about the story. I'm not sure when exactly he wrote this movie. He might have written it a long time ago, or he wrote it when he was done with Ant-Man. He just sat down and was like, okay, let's do something new. I don't know. But whenever he did decide to sit down and write this thing, he got a gem on his hands. And I cannot recommend this movie enough. Again, do I think it's the best movie of the year? No. Will it probably be in my top 10 of the year at the end, though? Yeah, probably. It's just super fun. It's oozing with style. It's got some of the best action I've seen all year, with awesome car chases and gunplay. And I don't even know how I haven't mentioned this yet, but the music. And a lot of the songs, like, I'm a pretty young dude, so a lot of the music, like, I didn't recognize. I recognized quite a few songs, but not all of them. But the way that the action and the movement of the characters lines up with the beats of the music, it was just, only a very talented director could make it look awesome and sound awesome, but not make it cheesy. And I think Edgar Wright totally pulled it off. So this is just another gem in his bag that he's gonna have, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. I think I have a very strong feeling that this is gonna be the first commercially successful Edgar Wright film in a while, Because The World's End, even though I really like that movie, I don't love it by any means. I think it's the weakest of the Cornetto trilogy. I like the movie a lot, but it didn't do great financially in America. And I think that Baby Driver is going to be the first one that has a massive wide appeal. I just hope this doesn't turn out like The Nice Guys, where the movie is great and no one goes to see it. But I actually don't think that's going to be the case, because with The Nice Guys, when I saw it, it was me and a friend and maybe like six other people in the theater. Tonight the theater was packed, and the theater that we saw it in was a theater that's normally pretty slow to begin with. So I think it's a good sign. I think everyone's really going to enjoy the movie. And I think the word of mouth on this one's going to be strong, and it's going to have a very successful run at the box office. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about Baby Driver. Comment down below. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. That helps me out a great deal. We've got a lot of content coming out over the next few days. We're going to be seeing Despicable Me 3. We're going to be seeing... what else is coming? The House with Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler, and then we're also going to be seeing The Beguiled, which is the new Sofia Coppola movie that I'm really excited about. I haven't seen a single trailer for it, but I hear it's going to be great, so I'm super pumped for that. And we're also going to have a special episode of something. I don't know what we're going to call it, but I got a lot of positive feedback from you guys on the 47 meters down rant that me and Maggie did a couple weeks ago. So we got something else in store for you this week. Not so much a rant, but just a little chat about something exciting. So we're going to be doing that on Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. Anyway, guys, thanks again for listening. Check out some of my other videos and hit that subscribe button, hit like, and until next time, guys, have a good one.